I'm Ian Anderson, editor at Wine Films. We're here today at one of South Africa's iconic wine estates, Meerlust, and we're going to be chatting with Chris Williams, the winemaker, and he's going to talk to us about the influence the terroir has on the vineyards that produce the grapes that ultimately wind up in the winery.
We're going up to the top of the farm. It's the highest point at Meerlust. It's interesting there because you've got some geological formations which give you an idea of how the soils of the whole farm have been formed. What you see here, this is a big granite outcrop that we have, and it breaks off into these sort of sheets, and over time they break into smaller and smaller bits, and it gets washed down our slopes and settling over the clay subsoil. Depending on how these two components mix will determine where we plant what on the farm. We tend to plant our Merlot on the soils with the most clay in because it protects the vines from drought, having that access to the water that's held in the clay. And where the gravel is the highest, we plant Cabernet, because Cabernet likes slightly lighter texture soil so that it can ripen because it's quite a late ripener. Okay, this is some soil of a Cabernet Franc vineyard we have here, and this Cabernet Franc goes into our Rubicon. And this is a very interesting soil because what you see here is mainly sandstone, and the soil here is much more gravelly, and that allows more free draining of water, so the soils tend to be warmer here, and it gives that sort of minerality to the Cabernet as well. Here we have a large lump of semi-weathered coffee clip or coffee stone. It's basically sandstone impregnated with little bits of iron oxide, and those minerals give us a certain type of soil which is ideal for Merlot. Everything that the character of our wine comes from our soil and our location and our terroir. And all our job in the winery to do is to preserve that and capture that so that it can be bottled and tasted all over the world. Actually, I've got a lot more to say about dirt than I have about grapes.